This woman is mad. I'm gonna make, who does this on a Monday morning? I'm gonna make a fruitcake. I kind of think it's the sort of thing I'm gonna look next year at these pictures and go, oh yeah, that was nice, that was a nice time of year. Hello and welcome back. I hope you're doing well. It's been a lovely one this week. Honestly, I think we couldn't have timed it better because the weather has been marvellous. So so we have a little micro holiday in Wales. We go to Barmouth and it was a tonic. It really was. It was just what we needed, except for something happened on the way, and yes, you'll soon see. And I start another painting, and that kind of is a bit of a journey. Yeah. Some just don't go to plan straight away, and that's okay. You know, I kind of think that's the sort of secret to life. I think one of the secrets to sort of handling life. If things don't go to plan, to not have a hissy fit and fall apart is key. Just to take it in your stride and go, I can sort this. It can be sorted. It isn't what I expected. I think that's sort of the thing with me. I have great expectations. I really, think I think when I picture something, I want it to be like that, and when it isn't like that, I'm very disappointed. So and it's handling all those emotions. Bernie knows how to handle emotions, don't you, fella? He likes that. He's very expressive. We're all a bit like that in this house, except for Jason, who's not so much. But anyway, let's just get on with it, and I'll see you at the other end. See you in a bit. Good morning. It's Monday morning now, and I'm gonna make. Who does this on a Monday morning? I'm gonna make a fruitcake because Sally Ellis is coming over. We're gonna have tea and cake and chats, and that'll be really nice. And I don't make cakes. It's not really my thing. I make biscuits, and only one type, shortbread biscuits, same thing every time. So I'm gonna be like out of my comfort zone. But I have found a recipe for a fruit cake, and it looks really easy. And you don't have to soak the fruit and do all that kind of thing. What's that about? I don't know. So so I'm going to give it a go, and it should be quite a straightforward thing, I think. So don't even say put it in a blender, just mix it with a spoon. So I don't know, but if it works, I'll give you the recipe, or I'll give you the recipe anyway, because you might like it, but you're probably a much better cake maker than me. So I'm going to give it a try and have a coffee, and I'll report back and show you it. Either way, whether it's a disaster or not, it might be nice. I'm hoping, fingers crossed. Hey, let's be positive. Keep it positive on a Monday morning. Hey, I can't even cross my fingers properly. Dear. I did ache a bit. I've just taken the dogs out, and it's a lovely, lovely day again. And but it's a bit cold. It's getting colder. The weather, I think it's going to start changing a bit this week, but we're still blessed with sunshine, so that's good. But I did notice my legs are aching a bit, but that's a good thing because it shows that I was using muscles I don't usually use. So anyway, let's get on with it. Let's rub your hands together, girl. Let's get on with it. I need to find myself a summer thing to do instead of rubbing my hands. Anyway. Well, that didn't go to plan, but look what I got. Oh, Sally's so lovely. She bought me some, not the jug, the flowers. Aren't they beautiful? And they go with all my roses that are in the dining room. I think this is my new favourite combo, like pink, a light pink and green. It just is so pretty, isn't it? Actually, it's not my new favourite because it's been my favourite forever, because that's what I've got in here and in the dining room. So scrap that bit. But yeah, love these. Thank you, Sally. I don't think she watches, but just in case she does, thank you. And she bought some mini eggs as well, as it says, so Eastery. She's very, you know, it's living in the moment. So yeah, lovely. No cake though, no time, but you know, probably for the best anyway. But yeah, so she's gone, and now I'm going to try and fill up the skip with the rest of the stuff, and maybe put some things in from the garage that we can do with getting rid of, and then I'm going to try and finish this painting. I think, yes, that's what I'm going to do. That's the plan. We'll see how that goes. Look at them, so pretty, aren't they? Just so pretty. Oh, and it's a glorious day. We sat out in the garden and had hot cross buns and tea and chocolate eggs. It's lovely. Bailey was a right pain though. Oh, I've just come in to get a glass of water, and I thought you might like to see. It's really hot out there. I've got the wrong socks on. My feet are very sweaty, and there's just one last bit in the bottom of the garden that has well, it's been there for at least 4 years. The whole time we were there, we've never touched it. And the guy that used to live here was a bit of a hoarder, so they were going to have a conservatory built, and he never had it built, and it wasn't a thing that wasn't going to happen, but he kept all the materials for it. So we have a massive pile of spider and slug covered tiles that there's just so many of them, and they're just, every tile I pick up's got an insect stuck to it, and it's horrible. I'm really not enjoying it. It's what I've really run out of energy and enthusiasm for this whole thing. So but I have to sort it out, because the skip's going to go, and I don't want to be left with a load of broken tiles we can't get rid of. So I'm having to sort through, and we're going to try and sell the non-broken ones, but get rid of the broken ones. So it's just it's just horrible, and it's really hot, and I'm really moany. Sorry. I'll show you them though, because I'm sure you want to see them. These are the ones we're keeping, and these are the ones we're not keeping, and these are the ones that I have to sort through. But it's just horrid. Look at all those. I'm a lady, I shouldn't be doing this. Anyway, but it dips down. I'm thinking all the rubble that I've just put in the skip should have gone in here, because it's quite deep. Oh gosh. Right, that's taken all of those out. Look at all these tiles. And this is just a load more rubble and earth and rubbish in there. And it's a bit worrying, because you stand on a bit and it just sinks down. And look, it kind of goes down quite low. So everything I've put in the skip, I could have probably just filled this hole with. Oh my God. That is it. I have finished. I have filled it up, and I decided to chuck all that wood. We've got so much wood, and that's really dirty wood, and I don't really want to bring it in the house. So that's it. We are done. We're done here. Thank goodness. Ooh, open your eyes. Ooh. It is Oh dear, I've got to drink my coffee before it goes cold. It's Tuesday morning now, and another lovely day. I'm not going to say glorious, but yeah, I need more words, don't I? What's happening today? So it's going to be a painting day. Bailey's playing right up. I don't know. He's shivering. He didn't want his breakfast. When he came up this morning, I could hear his stomach gurgling, and he gets like a sensitive stomach occasionally. And years ago, I remember standing on our old studio porchway, and he just leaned into me, and you could hear his stomach grumbling so much. You just think it must be in so much pain. But I must just go and see to him. I tend to him. I won't be a minute. There, that's better. Sorry about that. Yeah, so today, hopefully the skip's going to be picked up. I don't know what's going on with my hair. I had it pinned up. I think I might have had it pinned up too long. But yeah, the skip's going to be picked up. And I feel really scatty today. I'm not firing on all cylinders. It's a bit worrying. Anyway, I'm going to finish this painting. And then I might list them, because I need to sort of try and push them out there a bit. But I want to do another one though. Oh, what shall I do? I'll take photos, list them, and start another one. And then, you know, I just keep adding. I think that's the way to do it, isn't it? I can't just wait until they're all done. I'm just going to keep pushing them out. And maybe they'll become more summary or something. It'd be like an evolution of paintings, perhaps. I don't know. But yes, so I'm going to just carry on with this because I'm really enjoying this one. And I'm going to immerse myself in my audiobook again. I might have to rewind because I feel like I haven't painted for ages. It's been days, literally days. It's funny doing this. I think doing the YouTube thing and other things, you can't, I don't get so much painting done, which it's not, you know, when you're an artist, that's not really what you want, is it? You want to be just painting all the time. So I'm going to just do a bit of that and try and forget about the other things I'm supposed to be doing. Lovely big red balloon. It's one of Richard Branson's. Look at that. How fab. Oh, but it's freezing up there. Good morning. It's Wednesday now. Lots happening or happened. The skip's gone. Hurrah. Oh, there's something really nice about taking all that rubble away. You just feel, I can breathe. I still can't breathe, but if I could breathe, I'd breathe. And it's just things are getting, you know, progress is happening. It's lovely. And so the skip's gone and I was having a hoover because Jason's coming back today. Hurrah! Yeah, holiday's over. I shouldn't say that, but I did. I love it. I've had such a nice time. I've been so relaxed. And do you know, I kind of feel like I've kind of bonded a bit more with the sausages. I don't know, it's probably because Daisy, you know, Daisy not being with us anymore. And love her. It's just, it feels like we're just a little team now. And Bailey hasn't pooed in the house once since Jason's gone. I'm not reading too much into that, but you know, could be a connection, I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, so it's another lovely day as well. And I finished my painting yesterday and I varnished it. So that's all done. And now I'm thinking, I've got one more board. And can you have a collection of 3? That's not enough, is it? You need 4, don't you, for a proper collection, I think. And as we're going away tomorrow, so I wasn't going to start anything, and I was going to do all the things that I don't really want to do that I've been putting off. But then I thought, why don't you do another painting and just put those things off for a little bit longer? So that's what I'm going to do. Oh, it's bad, isn't it? But it's avoidance. I'm avoiding things, and they're all kind of like hovering in front of me, and I'm just going, oh, not yet, not yet. I will do these things, but just not yet. It's bad. I know I'm on a roll. I've got loads of things. Sort of, do you get like this? Like you build up things that you've got to do. Horrible things like tax return. Oh, I haven't even read the email yet because things are changing this year apparently, and I don't want to know. It just makes me. I hate it. I just hate it. So I'm avoiding that. Excuse me. I just have a bit of coffee. And I think through for National Health, they want to, because I am of an age now, you can get tests for bowel cancer and things like that. And I just think, I hate the idea of all that. I know you should do it. I know, and I'm going to, but I'm just going to avoid it for a bit, and then I'll just do it. I think because we're going away tomorrow, I'm just sort of thinking, when I get back next week, I'll do it all next week. So I've got no plans for next week. So that's when I'll do things. So I'm gonna, and I've got a list of paintings and do all sorts of other things as well. So I'm just avoiding everything and do more painting, and that's going to be good. So I'll show you. Do you want to see like the collection so far? They're looking very samey, so I might do one, but then it's, oh God, I don't know. I'll just show you. Hold on. So here's the one that I finished yesterday. She says getting to her knees without trying to make it sound like she's in agony. I'm not in agony, but agony. I say that funny. I say everything funny. Anyway, here's this one. Very neat looking dachshund. So I really enjoyed doing this one. I've enjoyed all of them, It's been really good. It's been a lovely spring journey. I kind of think it's the sort of thing I'm going to look next year at these pictures and go, oh yeah, that was nice. That was a nice time of year, So, and then there's that one next to it. So, and they are a bit similar, you've got your dachshund things in the background, but that's sort of what they are. And then what can you hear? As I'm talking, you can hear the birds outside twittering away. Oh, I love it. And then you've got this one. This one's quite a bit bigger. And so you've all seen them. You've seen them all, but this was the start of it. So there's that one. So I've got to have another, haven't I, really? Because I've got another board this size. So I'm going to do one more. And I'll finish my coffee. I like a black background to start with. I just do some black gesso. I did black paint on this one, but I did it really badly, and I had to sand it back a bit because it was really, really brush strokey, So I'm going to do gesso on the next one, and whilst it's drying, I'm going to have a think about what to do. But yes, what fun, eh? What fun! Okay, so I've decided I'm doing 2 dachshunds. Yeah. Bailey's pleased. Come in, look at this is supposed to be my, what do you call it? A string curtain. That sounds horrible. Whatever. It's supposed to stop the flies coming in, but it just gets blown around during the winter and just sort of knots up like that. And it takes about half an hour to unknot it. So I'm just ignoring that for now, but it doesn't look very nice. Bailey's going to come in. It's colder in here than it is outside. And I've got a hot water bottle. Summer's not here yet, you know. Anyway, yeah, I'm going to do 2 long-haired dachshunds because I found 2 that I really like their faces. So, and I'm going to have like a pond because after thinking about the nature reserve the other day, and you know, the man who took his dog over there and ended up getting in difficulties because of the ice. I kind of thought that would be quite a nice sort of background of a pond, you know. So I'm going to do a pond, and it's all very subtle. Okay, so I don't know if you can see that. Dog, pond, and there's a hat sort of floating. And then the dogs are just sort of looking sort of innocent. Who knows? They might have just stumbled across it, you know. All these animals, you know, they aren't necessarily the killers, because they might have just found, you know, the shears, or, you know, it might just coincidence that they're growing poisonous plants. I think the dachshund with the spade and the person buried, he does look a bit guilty though, doesn't he? Oh, I talk nonsense, I really do. Anyway, I'm going to get on with this. Jason's due home at, I think about 1:30. So I'm going to try and get as much done as I can before he comes over. Plus his daughter Poppy is coming over because she's bought a new car. And she's going to bring it over to show us, and she's also bringing a cat feeder thing so we can feed Mabel whilst we're away. So that's all good because it's only one night, and she's very fussy. It makes me laugh. She's quite happy to pull apart a poor innocent creature and eat bits of that, but then give us some biscuits or food she doesn't like. She's like, no, I'm not having that. Terrible. Anyway, fussy cats. Yes, let's get on with this, and we'll see how far we get. Oh, and I found my glasses. Do you know, I'm just ridiculous. I lost them, and I had that feeling, you know, when you don't realise the day you lose something, and I just thought, where is my spotty glasses gone? I had the brown ones all the time, like for weeks. And I was like, where are my other glasses? And then I was like, oh, I bet I've lost them somewhere, you know? And I kept this week, I was thinking, I bet they're just somewhere, you know, like they've just slipped down the back of something or done something like that. I was convinced they were sort of under the bed or around there. And as I was hoovering for Jason's return, I found them under the settee. And that was because I was going to give Bailey a cuddle on the floor. So marvellous things. Found my glasses. So I've got 2 pairs. Makes me feel rich, you know, when I've got 2 of something. Anyway, let's get on with it. Oh, it's funny, isn't it? Because when I talk to you, because I'm doing this on my iPhone, I can see the mirror image of what's going on. And somebody looks a bit strange. They both do. They look very strange. I'll have to sort of straighten them up, do something else. Yeah, I think I've made his nose way too long. That should probably be better. Anyway, I'm going to stop there. I had a phone call during the time lapse. So if I'm looking at the camera, that'll be why. Yeah, I'm going to go and have some lunch now and top up my hot water bottle because it's gone cold. We're having a little lunchtime football sesh. Give me that. Look at him hanging on. He's very intense with this. Give me that. Will you check out all these dandelions? I cut the grass at the weekend or before, and It's just Dandelion City now. They've all just come up. They are quite pretty, aren't they? Do you like the dandelions, dear? Who's got that ball? Let's get that ball. I want to get that ball. He loves the football. Oh, look at him. Give me that. Gets quite aggressive. Give me it. Oh, look at Mimi up there. Look at Lady Muck. Hey, what you doing? Hey, Mimi. Oh, Mabel might be up. She's probably fighting. She's going to fight Mabel. She's a bruiser. Hey, Mimi. Come here. Oh. So Jason's back, hurrah! And he bought me a pastry. So we've just been sitting on the balcony having a cup of tea and a pastry and a bit of a chat. But I'm going to do a little bit more. He wants to go down to the pub. But I want to do a little bit more because we're off to Wales. I don't know if I said, I think I did, but we're going to Wales tomorrow. For just going to stay one night and then back on Friday. But that'll be lovely, just to have a little break. And yeah, change of scenery or that kind of thing. Not that I want to change the scenery because that scenery is lovely. But yeah, so that would be nice. So I want to just squeeze in a little bit more painting, kind of sort this out a bit because things are a little bit wrong here. Yeah, so I'm going to do that and then hopefully we'll be off out again in a bit. Okay, I've changed it a bit. I'm not happy though. This is looking really wrong. That's looking really wrong. But I'm not fussing about it. I've changed colours. It's all changing. I might change the whole thing, but I'm not going to get it done this week because we're going to Wales tomorrow and coming back Friday. So yeah, it's a shame. I want to stay and paint and make it right because it's annoying me that it's so wrong. But never mind, it's part of the process, you know. This is the ugly phase, you know, I think. Anyway, it's time to stop and we're going to pop out now. It's lovely, still a lovely day. I've got to make the most of this weather. I'm going to put my flowers up there. And you've seen those. But I'll just give you a little show out here. Listen to the birds. How lovely is that? Here we are in the pub. Lovely. It's very quiet can hear birds singing and just a little bit of conversation. Look at that hill there. Perfect day. Birds. Maybe smell something to eat. Well, we're going to Wales. How lovely. It's a beautiful day. We've got enough sort of luggage for a week. We're going for one night, maybe two. We'll see how it goes. But we've only booked one, so we might not be able to get another one. Who knows? But we're just about to go, but there's bird poo on the windscreen, and it will get in the way. So yeah, we're just Jess is getting hose out. Anyway, I'm all ready. Mimi's all ready. No, Bailey. Oh, look at this dog. Look at her. Hey. Oh, Mimi. She's so fierce. You're so fierce, aren't you? Eh? She's like, yes, I am. It's exciting. So we have just stopped at the pub. We had a bit of an accident. Not our fault, I have to say. A lady smashed into, or scraped into us on the roundabout. But we've just stopped here, the Raven Inn, for a spot of lunch. Here we are at the Bay Abermore Gwesty Hotel. Look at this. Oh, look at this. It's so pretty. It's just so pretty. Look at those chimneys. The sea. You can see the sea. Oh, look at that. Oh no. This is interesting. They're building the stone wall. We're going to go find the pet shop now. Look at these lovely walls.
I haven't got balls, no balls, so you don't get one, right?
Look at this beer garden. How lovely is this? Look. Oh, it's just lovely. Perfect day for it. Wonderful. Hey. I know, it swings round. Thank you. Look at that. Look at what they've done. It's looking fabulous. So we're back from Barmouth. Oh, I had a lovely time. It was so nice. Honestly, it was just what we needed. And I thoroughly recommend it. If you're thinking of just getting away for a bit, just to get to the seaside, stay somewhere nice. And what I love, okay, about the hotel, it's dog friendly, fabulous. You've got a choice of different rooms, obviously, because it's a hotel, but you can have sea views. So we had a sea view. It was a kind of like in between. It wasn't a really expensive one. It was a cheaper one, but it was lovely. It was a really big room, lovely ensuite, and just the view, and you've got the chairs next to the window. Oh, it was just really, really lovely. And a big one of those big window sills, you know, that a dog can sit on. So it was really lovely. I had a lovely time there. And yeah, it was the sort of thing we would have stayed longer, but they're starting to get busy now, so they didn't have any rooms available. But, you know, I think we're going to go back out of season, because I heard someone saying in one of the bars that it gets really mad during summer. I mean, some people like that. It's kids, isn't it, being off school and everything, so everyone goes at the same time. But it was a really lovely little town, and it had pieces for places. I love that shop. I love that shop so much so I had to buy something. So I've got a new addition. Do you like my tortoise? Look at him, isn't he grand? And he was under £20, £19.99, don't you know? Isn't he lovely? Honestly, I love anything, not anything, but I do love like nicely made pieces, and he is really nice. I think he's probably resin. Yeah, I reckon he's resin. But it's really nice. And I've got a bulldog in the lounge, and he's gonna sort of keep him company. But yeah, I love a tortoise. I've got a little tiny one as well, one about that big. So here begins my tortoise collection. And I bought this as well. I love a little pot with a lid to keep my mint imperials in. How fab's that? There you go, Jan. Get one of these, put it in your car. So you can put the lid on. Love it, absolutely love it. And I want to say as well, the beach, when we first walked down there, we're fools. The tide had recently gone out, and it's a funny little harbour. So you've kind of got, it's kind of section, you've got higher bits and lower bits. So the water gets trapped in some bits. And even though the sea had gone out, and we didn't know this because we just got there. Oh, excuse me. Do you want to sit up here? Oh, you are, aren't you? It's such a pain. You're such a pain. There, you sit there. Sorry about that. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, so we were walking on the beach, and the first bit we walked on, it was lovely because there was a lovely little windy pathway all overgrown and trees and leaves. It was just lovely. The day was perfect. The weather was beautiful. And we found ourselves on the beach, and we were walking along thinking that we could get to sort of the harbour and the shops and all that if we just carried on along the beach. But as we were walking, our feet were sinking further and further down. And then before we knew it, we were in a bit where no one walks there. If you stay there or live there, you know not to walk there. Because it was just, we were sinking, basically. Absolutely ruined my shoes. So oh, sorry, Bailey. Come on, no more. Sorry about that. He's not settled. I'm going to settle him. There we are. We're all settled now, hopefully. Yeah, the beach at Barmouth was lovely. It was really, it was just beautiful. absolutely just what you want, you know. It was just what Bailey wanted. Oh, he loves to run along a beach. And what I particularly like about it is it it has a no dog section, because my heart just sank when we first walked up along the parade kind of thing. There was a sign saying no dogs, and I understand completely that, you know, people don't want to be, you know, surrounded by poo and dogs and things. So when they're sunbathing, I get that completely. But a lot of beaches, especially down the south coast, you can't actually take a dog on a beach for the whole of the summer season. And I thought that this was going to be the case, but it wasn't. So they just had a section for no dogs, and then the rest of the beach you can take your dog along. And it was really lovely, and it's such a lovely day, glorious day. Did the shopping, and it just ticked all my boxes. It completely did. So thoroughly recommend that. And this is where I'm going to stop, because I did film a bit for the weekend, or just Saturday, but I had high hopes in the morning. I wanted to go to the garden centre, and I had a plan that I wanted, the bit at the bottom of the garden that I'm trying to sort out, I wanted to put one of these big circular paving slab things down, and I thought I'd just run it by Jason, because I don't want to kind of gung-ho ahead and then he sort of goes, oh, you can't do that because of this, you know, maybe something I haven't thought of. So I did run it by him, and he completely ruined my idea. Because I had this habit. It is true that if I've got a space, I like to fill it with as much as I can. And so in the bottom of the garden, I was like, I want the greenhouse here, I want a shed here, and we have the paving thing here, and we'll sit there. And then he was sort of going, yeah, but you need to be able to walk around these things. You need to be able to walk around the greenhouse, around the back of the shed, just in case we need to replace the panels, the fence panels. So it just sort of, it made sense. But then I kind of thought, well, maybe we can't have that there. I mean, we might still have it in the sitting area, but yeah, it's been put on hold. So that just poo-pooed my whole going to the garden centre. However, we did go to a local one, and they had sheds for sale, and that got me into looking at sheds. So you know, the journey continues. It's one of these things. I want it instantly. I want it now, instantly. And I really have to learn patience. Really, it's painful, but you know. Anyway, so I'm going to leave it here for now. I won't show you the bit, because it was me moaning in the garden, just not looking my best and moaning. And that's not how I want to end this, you know. I want to end it on a high. So on the high, a spoiler alert, I bought a shed. Or I put the deposit down. Again, the journey continues. So yeah, stay tuned next week. So I'm going to leave it here anyway, and say thank you very much for watching. I hope you found this enjoyable. I hope it inspires you to go off and have a little holiday, even if it's just for one night away. Oh, do you know, when I got home, I was so happy. Although, you know, I'd had a brilliant time, but I just love being at home. So just, you know, the whole thing was just, it was a lovely, lovely week. So yeah, if you're thinking of going, go to Wales, go visit this hotel, because it is lovely. And, you know, I think a lot of places are struggling these days. So it's, yeah, and it's a lovely beach. Yeah, so, sorry, let me finish my sentence. Yes, it's difficult for a lot of businesses, but Barmouth also has, and it's just one of these things that's, you know, it's obviously been, we have never been there, so for me it's all new. And all along the parade were benches with, you know, the sort of memorial benches for lost loved ones. and I found it quite upsetting, or just, you know, it was just sad. There were so many benches, and there was even one for a dog. And it just, you know, it breaks your heart, you know, thinking of all the people that have holidayed there. And a lot of people, that is the case. They were just holidaying there, and they used to go there every year, you know. And I think when I was young, we used to go to Pevensey Bay every year. Yeah, didn't appreciate it at the time, but you know, that's the whole thing, isn't it, of growing older and wiser. So yeah, so back to my thing. If you fancy Barmouth as a little break, if you've never been there before, I do recommend it. And you can go to a lovely shop, Pieces for Places. Oh, I want to go to the one in Shrewsbury now as well, because I saw a big painting that I want to put above our bed. That space is just going to be left for years if I don't do something. I need to just get a picture up there. But anyway, I'm going to have a trip to Shrewsbury one day. So that's it for now. I'm just going to leave it. My head's a bit spinny again. I talk too much and then I kind of lose my thread. So I'm just going to say thank you very much. I hope you found it inspiring. I hope you have a little break, treat yourself. Maybe not so much now because the weather's not so nice, but you know, it'll probably get better, hopefully. And yeah, I'm going to leave it there. Say goodbye. Thank you for watching, and do say hello, leave us a little comment. I love your comments. It really makes me happy when you leave a comment. And some people, honestly, I moan about a lot of things, my hair especially, skin, blobs around my eyes, all sorts of things going on with me, and I do kind of use you as therapy. And I don't want to burden you with my woes. And they're not really woes, they're, you know, I'm alive and it's good, so that's the main thing. But I do sort of moan a lot, so I do apologise, but I thank you very much for people just that say lovely things, because yeah, that's very nice, it's supportive, and I thank you. Oh, I'm a rambler. I'm going to stop now. Stop rambling. See you next week. Take care.